Good afternoon, everyone. We're glad you could join us in today's class as we're all giving our demonstrational group speeches. Today we're going to show you how to make lasagna because it's quick and easy. So if you like any type of pasta, spaghetti, if you like to go to Italian places, lasagna is a great place. You can make a variety of lasagnas. You don't have to just stick to one recipe. You can add ingredients, you can take away ingredients. Really whatever fits for you. Anu here is the chef of this lasagna piece. Lasagna is really handy, especially for families and small homes, because you can make it once, it can last you a week, it can last you a few days, depending on how much you eat, depending on how much you make. And like I said, you can add whatever you need to it. Even if you don't believe what I'm saying and what we're saying, there's a famous character, his name's Garfield. He himself has proven that lasagna is pretty good. The only bad thing about making lasagna in this class is we're not able to cook because there's no oven. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you the steps on how to make everything, except for the cooking portion. So we're going to be using raw meat, which instead it would usually be just the ground beef that you'd have to cook. Obviously we can't do that in class. Along with putting the lasagna in the oven, we're just going to show you the finished product. I hope you enjoy watching and you can learn from Anu as he shows us clear and cut how to make his lasagna recipe.
Alright, so now we're going to get into how to make the lasagna step by step. So everybody eyes on Anu as he's doing this. Alright, first Anu's going to grab a pot. He's going to add oil in.
Yeah, so you put a pot on for like maybe 5 minutes just to get it hot. Then you just add oil. Add just a little bit of oil on the base layer of the pot. And just mix it around. Let that get hot for a bit. And then
He's going to add some chopped onions to the pan next. Add a little bit of flavor.
so obviously, when I actually did it, I'll add a lot more, but just a demonstration. So just add a little bit of onion to the pot when it gets hot, maybe 2-3 minutes. And then you let the onions get like, a little bit brown, kind of orange kind of color. And then you add the ground beef to the pot. So I'm just gonna.
After he adds the ground beef, he's going to season the meat. And then he's going to add the tomato sauce to the pan and cook for about 10 to 15 minutes, again, until the meat is well cooked.
Yeah, so then I add the seasoning just to spice it up a bit. And then cook that for maybe like 10 minutes. And then after that,
He's going to add some chopped vegetables to the pan, like mushrooms, peppers, well, after he adds the sauce. So add that in first.
add that. Cook for another 10 minutes. And then add some mushrooms and peppers and stuff like that.
This is the part where you can kind of take whatever you want in the recipe. You don't have to add mushrooms or vegetables. You really can go with whatever you want. My family, we just like to add the cheese and the sauce and the meat. We weren't huge on the vegetables. Every now and then we'd add the onions, but this is where you really can just do whatever you want.
Yeah, so you just let that cook for about 10 minutes. Make sure the meat is well cooked. And then after that, you get your lasagna tray. And then what I'll do is add one layer of the sauce, like on the base layer. Yeah, so add one base layer of the sauce. Add some of this white sauce to soften it up, so when you add the cheese to it, the cheese don't get too hard. So put one layer, and then add another layer all the way to reach the top. When you reach the top layer with all the sheets, then you add the Then you add the Parmesan or mozzarella cheese on the top. Just sprinkle that on the top layer, and then you put it in the oven 350 degrees for about 30 to 35 minutes. Yeah, I learned how to make lasagna when maybe like 11 or 12. My mom would always be out, my dad's always out, and I have two siblings, so you know, it's a quick, easy meal I can make for them. It can last 2 days. I also made it for some family members as well, cousins, little cousins. They enjoy it a lot. I enjoy it a lot because it's especially for athletes, giving good carbohydrates. You got protein, vegetables, healthy, and you know, it's enjoyable to eat.
Yeah, my family's never really been big into lasagna, so this is something new to me. We always go for like spaghetti or something, or some ravioli. It's never been lasagna. So, yeah.
Is there anyone that would want to try a piece of lasagna? We got 1, we got 2, 3, 4. All right, we got 4. So yeah, after you stack all the layers of the lasagna sheets along with the sauce and the meat up to the top of the tray, it'll end up coming to what we actually have here. It'll come out to what we actually have here. Yeah. All right, Jake, it's your turn, bud.
As you have now mastered the lasagna, it is important to follow these step by step to make a perfect lasagna no day. Undercooking it and overcooking it could lead to the lasagna or very dry, crunchy, and burnt lasagna. As near resulted in any of these, it would change the taste, which is something that you don't want to happen. Before we end this demonstration, we would like to thank all of you for watching intently and giving us your attention. As I hope that you not only enjoyed the demonstration but also learned something from it. Lasagna is a simple, delicious meal for you and your family at any time. Anyone that has guests or just wants something for the kids can create this meal easily. Many different types of lasagna can also be made. This means that some recipes don't always call for onions or mushrooms, while others can call a variety of different things. Each family will have to play with the recipe to see what they like for most of them. Once again, thank you for listening to our demonstration on how to make lasagna. If there's any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you.